The Netherlands, one of the greatest footballing nations of all time. Some of the most iconic legends and players have worn the famous orange jersey over the years. However, to many people's surprise, they've never actually won a World Cup. A record 3-time runners-up, finishing third in 2014 and not even qualifying for Russia 2018. The slow and steady decline post the golden generation has hit hard. Fear not though, the nation has called upon the managerial prowess of Sir BCHD to steady the ship of Flying Dutchmen, and you bet we're taking them to European and international glory, because today we're setting sail and rebuilding the Netherlands. We have tunnel vision, we have our sights on one prize and one prize only. It is the main goal of achieving the country's first World Cup glory, and to set the record straight, it's world domination or bust out here. So if you guys go on to enjoy the video and you want more international rebuilds, make sure to drop it a like down below, hit subscribe, turn on those notifications. You know what to do if you want to keep up to date with all the fresh content coming towards the channel. And I want you guys to get involved. Comment down below what other country deserves to be led to World Cup glory. I thought the Netherlands were a perfect choice. It is straight off the back from our 5-season-long Manchester United career mode series we've been running on the channels. It is a continuation here in the international space. We are here in 2024. It's a Euros year. We're a bit far in the future, 5 years in fact. This is how Sir BCHD's Netherlands will be lining up. Daniel Marlin up top, the 25-year-old striker. On the wings will be Kluivert, Bergwijn, Depay in that false 9, number 10 position. We have De Jong and Van de Beek, the midfield partnership. The ex-Ajax boys are getting the band back together. We have De Ligt and Van Dijk, what a centre-back partnership. Zoet in goal, Dumfries and Nathan Ake. I know we can't play left-back. I want the best-rated players in their position, and on the bench we have got firepower galore. We have Rosario for a midfield cover, Stengs, the super sub, to come off the bench, Danjuma, Groenveld, Till Bijlo, a backup goalkeeper, Stefan de Vrij, the one and only, as a backup centre-back, and Tete coming in at right-back. The players in the backup brigade, the players that didn't quite make it to the starting 11, and our reserves will be Cooper Minas, Malacia, Rekic, Danusia, and Sherpen. I know it was controversial due to the fact that he is our highest-rated centre-back. He's automatically gifted the captaincy, but I want to give it over to Virgil van Dijk to keep the realism going. He's the actual captain of the Netherlands, so he's going to get that armband back. We've got pressure on heavy touch. We want them to play a fast, attractive, expansive kind of game. We're going to be lethal going forward with that fast build-up tactic. We've taken that trademark Netherlands 4-3-3 formation created by the one and only Johan Cruyff, the total football mindset, and now we've got the players to actually execute our demands. We're gonna have a lethal attack going forward with that front three. I cannot wait to get this started. Now that we've got our managerial tactics and strategy all laid out for you, this is how the Euro Championships will be laid out here in 2024. We've been drawn into Group D. We have England, Hungary, and Norway. Now, if you are an OG to the channel and you're a legend, you would know that we took on England to rebuild them not too long ago in the exact same series. So we're going to be coming up against our former international side, which we won the World Cup with, by the way. Group C, thankfully, we avoided this one. It is the group of death. France, Spain, Portugal, and unfortunately, Romania is going to be in that group. Group B will be Belgium, Slovenia, Poland, and Ireland. And then making up Group A is Switzerland, Germany, Russia, and Northern Ireland. An extremely fascinating Euro 2024 we've got to look forward to. That is exactly the kind of news we want to hear from the media. Netherlands players look forward to playing under BCHD. The belief is high, and we are just the fan favorite, the manager's favorites. The players just love us already, and we haven't even kicked a ball. Damn, it looks clean. The European Championship is now coming on underway, and the first match is against Hungary. I know the first match is probably one of the most important, so we're gonna have our first team lining up for this one. The only thing that really bothers me about this squad, we don't have a decent backup striker. That position is very weak at the moment, so we cannot afford any injuries. We just need the 3 points. We need to get out of there, get it clean, and it is a 4-0 dominating display to open up the tournament. A double for Depay, Bergwijn, and the captain Van Dijk gets our 4-0 victory. We did pick up a bit of an injury there. Justin Kluivert's out for 4 months. The pain, the torture has all started straight away. We won't be seeing him to World Cup 2026. Due to stamina issues, I did want to give a few of the players a rest. We've got Rosario in there for De Jong, Rekic's coming in, Malacia, Groenveld, Bergwijn's playing at cam, and Stengs is going to be starting off at that right-hand side right here. up against Norway. They did draw their opening game against England, so let's see. No, they lost 2-0 actually, and we go ahead and take them out 4-1. So we've scored 8 goals in 2 games. Our tactics seem to be working out here. Rowan Vaneld on the score sheet and Daniel Mylan's penalty getting us a 4-1 victory. And now we get into our first game of the rebuild, first playing game of our managerial career here with the Netherlands. We're taking on the 3 Lions. We've already guaranteed our spot in the round of 16 with 2 wins out of 2. But now we're out here to make a statement. We are showing that we're coming not only for the World Cup, but the Euros as well. We're not here to take part. We're here to take over. Even if we go ahead and draw tonight, we're going to be on top. England, we just can't let them win. We got to go out and get these 3 points. Malin will kick us off. We're coming up against the former World Cup champions of 2022. Let's see how we fare. Frankie de Jong. Over to Memphis Depay. It's made its way over to Van de Beek, who's pushed forward. The drag back comes over for Memphis. Memphis Depay already off kickoff. 3 minutes in, and the ex-Manchester United boy gets the Netherlands ahead, and it's 1-0, and he started off this game perfectly. The drag back and the finesse shot, blocking the keeper's view as well. A bit cheeky there from Daniel Mylan, but you got to do what you got to do, and we get the 1-0 lead, baby. Working his way through. Sessegnon again crosses that one in at the back post. Nathan Ake's got there. He's cleared it away. And Phil Foden off the post. And Zoet just watched it go past him. Ake, big header. We need Van de Beek to get there. He does fend off his marksman. And now Bergwijn can find a beautiful ball. In at the back stick. It is Daniel Mylan. And he's just missed out on that headed opportunity. Oh, Mason Mount, that is a beautiful little worked play by England. And Zoet came out big. He made himself big, and he saved that 101. Oh, big challenge in there from Van Bissaka. And now Rashford on the cut inside. Virgil van Dijk has read him like a book. Obviously, we've managed him at Manchester United. We know all about him. And that man, Jadon Sancho, we should know all about, but he's crept up on us. And off the subs bench he comes. It was an impact sub for the 3 Lions. It was all set up for Jadon Sancho to tuck it home. No, Jadon Sancho's just tucked it through. And now Jadon Sancho... Oh no, it is the Manchester United duo on the come up, and Zoet had to get down low, but it was a crucial save. We need a big header. Virgil van Dijk, that is all yours, son. And the captain gets it through to Memphis. Stengs, quick release, and now Daniel Mylan could get past Gomez. Daniel Mylan with the shot, and he is just absolutely torn the England defense to shreds. Joe Gomez's career is ended right there, and Daniel Mylan gets that goal to get us into the lead 2-1. Just took it around his defender, and he slotted that one, powered it into the top left-hand corner, our number 9. We've responded so well to conceding the equaliser, and Daniel Mylan gets another goal in this tournament. Substitutes coming on, we've got all 3, as we need to rest players like Memphis, Stengs, and de Jong for upcoming knockout games. But now Donny van der Beek on the volley. Again, it's in the box, bouncing around everywhere. And over here to Till to set up Mylan again for his double. Mylan off the post. You've got to be kidding me. The 3 points are secured right here, and the Dutch progress through to the round of 16 on top of the group with 9 points. We've done our job in the group stage, and now it is knockout football from here on out. Crucial 2-1 victory over the World Cup champions England. Who have we got in the quarterfinals? It's only Spain of all nations. This is going to be a true test to our powers. How did the rest of the groups play out though? In Group D, okay, we topped it. England coming through with 4 points. France, Portugal knocked out only with 3. Okay, that's why we're versing Spain. They finished second. Belgium, Poland make it out of Group B. And Group A, Germany top it alongside Switzerland. And now the first team are back in action, fresh off our victory over the world champions. It is time to take on Spain. They've been there, done that. They are European specialists. Euro 2012, Euro 2008. The Spaniards just know how to win this type of tournament. And right here, this is the current tournament tree. If we do go ahead and win, we either face Belgium or Switzerland. Oh, that kit is just, there's something about that away kit that is just beautiful. It is just splendid, appealing to look at. Let's get it. Mylan to kick us off. Let's get this show on the road, lads. There was no round of 16, by the way. We're just thrown straight into the deep end here in the quarterfinals. That is something I completely forgot about the career mode Euros. There is no proper format. It is just the old 4 groups here and there, but now it is Calvin Stengs on the run. All of a sudden, I see someone at the back stick. It is, oh my goodness gracious me, Bergwijn again, and we are just the first minute specialists right here, because in the 3rd minute, it is Bergwijn to smash it home, and that cross was hit with venom. The finish was vicious. So BCHDs, man, we're not wasting any time out here. We're just getting straight to the point. I don't know what it is, but we are firing on all cylinders, and it seems like a lot of teams can't handle us. Now it is Odriozola on this right-hand side. He'll cut it back. Inaki Williams. Nice little 1-2 between them. But now Spain's tiki-taka possession game really shines in moments like this. Sayul trying to break us down pass by pass. And Aki Williams, we can't shut him down with Virgil van Dijk. What a block from Ake. It's going to fall to Oyarzabal. Again, we can't clear it. Ake has come to the rescue again. And now it is Oyarzabal again. And Aki Williams, they are on the brink of the equalizer. But Zoet with a big palm away. Had a great old Spanish wall right in front of the goal. And Memphis Depay trying to strike. It is Stengs, offloads to Dumfries. Dumfries with a dangerous ball in the middle. Kepa spilled it. Donny van der Beek, he takes no prisoners. And again, Nathan Ake puts it through to Dumfries. There's a little pocket of space that's opened up. Mylan again. He loves these kinds of positions. Mylan. 20 minutes to play, and this is where it really comes down to the wire, because you don't know if you need to do subs, because you might not even find yourselves into the next round. And whilst we were talking absolute gibberish, complete nonsense, and of course it is the knockout, so extra time is a possibility. That is something I do not want. Our captain absent from that back line. Zoet at his near post. That is poor from him, but you can't expect all too much from the 82 rated keeper. Oh no. And Aki Williams, Van Dijk with the beautiful interception, and they've missed a chance for the sweaty. What is going on? They hit the post with Asensio. All of a sudden, the tables have turned. An extra time it is to separate the two sides, and we are up against it. We got a point to prove. Don't you dare. This is bad. This is bad. Bad with a capital B, kind of bad, but Zoet comfortable. And we are going to have spot kicks to decide who is going to get this semi-final spot. Drama. That is all that's happened now. Daniel Malin, our top goal scorer. We're going to switch sides here. On the left, he's converted. And that is beautiful from our number 9, the marksman. And here we go, Soler. Soler's going left. Soler, beautiful save from Zoet. And now is our chance. Here with Bergwijn. Can we take the lead in this shootout? Bergwijn goes to the left side again. And it's 2 out of 2 so far for the Dutch. Now Oyarzabal, he's going left. Oh, he's done the Panenka. He has the audacity to pull that off. And number 15, can he slot it into that bottom right-hand corner? But Kepa's come out to save it. Now, Puadu. And they are on level terms again. We have bottled a 2-0 lead. Virgil van Dijk, what have you got for me, son? On this right-hand side, can he slot it? And the captain remains cool, calm, and composed. The right back for Spain, and he's completely missed it. This is our chance to win it. And now it all rests on the shoulders of big Donny van der Beek. Donny van der Beek off the post and in. And our number 8, finally, all that drama is over. And we get ourselves a spot in the semi-finals of Euro 2024. And the Dutch go through on penalties. What a sight to behold. A lot of nerves going on there, but we take it home. And now we're into the final 4. Get in. To say we have scraped by there is an understatement. On penalties, we now face Belgium in the semi-finals for a shot at the big dance. We've got to take on a golden generation of Belgian talent. I thought our stamina would be absolutely shot to the ground, but somehow we have pulled through. Well then, it's all the motivation you need. A Euro 2024 semi-final. The Dutch haven't been here all too often in recent times, so we have got a very big task on our hands against the Belgians. This is how Belgium are lining up. Carrasco, Eden Hazard, Romelu Lukaku, Yuri Tielemans. The list goes on and on. Thorgan Hazard. It's a family affair. It actually is a derby. I remember visiting the Netherlands and Belgium one time all those years ago. They're actually rivaling nations. They're 2 countries next to each other, so this game has major implications. Here is how the Belgians are lining up. It went away really quickly, but hopefully you got a glance of it, because these international fixtures are absolutely glitched. But let's go. It is Romelu getting us underway. Delete, I see you in the middle. Frankie de Jong, the old Ajax partnership. And how has he missed that? We're dominating early doors here. Memphis Depay somehow slides away. And Frankie de Jong offloads. Memphis Depay ready to... Oh, really? You hit the post, Memphis. Dumfries wins it back. Lukaku pressuring De Ligt, and Demata one-on-one, massive recovery from De Ligt. Eden Hazard on the charge, Diamata, our defense all over the place. Matthijs De Ligt gets there. It was Virgil van Dijk to give it away. He can't clear. Oh, Zoet can't come out. And Belgium's first chance, their first shot, multitude of defensive errors. And it's Yuri Tielemans to get the goal for the Red Devils. They open the scoring. Calamitous defending. We need a comeback. Find it back through to Marlon. Marlon has a go from the finesse shot, and Thibaut Courtois got down low. How has Januzaj burst through on that right-hand side? That is terrible. Matthijs De Ligt clears away. Lukaku, that's the second for Belgium. It's a quick-fire double, and it's their golden boy Eden Hazard to double their advantage. We are now in a terrible rut going forward. We have completely been taken off guard, but the touch from Lukaku to assist Eden Hazard was picture perfect. The Red Devils are now in cruise control. And that is that. The Dutch are dumped out of the European Championship, and they've been the complete contrast to how we've played our games. Lackluster in front of goal in the final third, and the Euro 2024 goes begging. Belgium go through to the big dance. We gotta regroup, we gotta refocus, and shift our attention towards the World Cup in 2 years' time. Eventually, we lost to the runners-up of the tournament. 4-time World Cup winners Germany get a hand on the Euros in 2024. I mean, even though we didn't make the final, it was a pretty embarrassing elimination. I think that tournament was a success, at least enough of a success to keep our job for the 2026 World Cup. We will be back, we will be stronger than ever in order to complete this rebuilding Netherlands challenge. Now take a good hard look at your 23-man squad for the 2026 World Cup. They're on the plane, we've got some business to take care of, and we mean business headed to the Americas. It is a three-way shared World Cup between the Mexico, Canada, and the US, so we are about to take the Americas by storm. We're submitting the squad. That is your Dutch side. We are looking very strong in the attack. Some of the players that we did leave out: Pablo Rosario, Per Schurz, Malacia at left back, Lammers and Thiel also just narrowly missed out, as well as Dumfries, who did represent us at the Euros. I guess it's fair to say we didn't get handed the group of death in this one. Ignore the Qatar 2022 World Cup branding. We are in 2026, and right here, Group G, we're taking on Sweden, New Zealand, and South Africa. So I think we should easily be topping that group. We're going to take a look at the rest of the tournament, and that does look like a group of death. It would be Messi versus Ronaldo, but unfortunately they've both retired at this stage of the game. Ireland and Cameroon do join Argentina and Portugal. Group F, Italy, Bulgaria, Mexico, and Egypt. England, Slovenia, the Czech Republic, and the Ivory Coast make up Group D. It is Brazil, Scotland, Russia, and China in Group D, and then Group C holds France, Hungary, Australia, and Venezuela. Group B is Spain, Norway, Canada, and Uruguay. And over in Group A, it is Germany, Greece, Wales, and Paraguay. Here we go. It's not our first rodeo at the World Cup. 2022, we took England by storm, and now we are here with the Dutch World Cup royalty. This is how our starting 11 will be. Not too many changes. We've got Hatteran making a start in at Cam. Van Dijk is down to an 84, which is quite disappointing, but he will still manage to make the starting 11. Nevertheless, our first World Cup game. It should be a piece of cake against the Kiwis. We can't take it for granted, but here they've lost 3 games in a row. We should be able to pick up our first 3 points. First game, 3 goals, a clean sheet, a double for the injured Hatteran when he was at the Euros, and Bawado off the bench with a goal. We're giving the veterans like Van Dijk and Ake a rest for our second match against South Africa. I know I don't really like simming the games in the World Cup, but it's against inferior opposition. No disrespect, but, you know, we got to get these 3 points in the simulation of the group stage. It is 2 out of 2. Malacia at left back gets a goal, and Daniel Milan with a double for a comfortable 3-1 victory. Well, now, since we are guaranteed a spot in the round of 16, we've given a few players a rest, given some backup players some game time just before we head into the knockout rounds. And right here, we got Sweden, our toughest game yet, and we are fighting out for first spot. Right here, we're both on 6 points, so this is a top of the table decider. Right here, we take out another 3-1 victory, 2 in a row. It is another double for Daniel Milan, and Bergwijn gets in on the act. As predicted, we take our Group G quite comfortably there with 3 games, 3 wins, and 9 points. However, in the round of 16, it is a 2014 semi-final replay against Argentina. I mean, we come in first, and we get one of the toughest opponents right here. We'll take a look at the other fixtures. Germany versus Uruguay. France taking on Russia. England are going to be versing Mexico. Spain versus Paraguay. Brazil, Venezuela. Italy, Ivory Coast, and Portugal, Sweden. Our time is now. It is our real first tough test against world-class opposition. Are we going to live to fight another day? The Dutch are heading into battle tonight, and we're taking on one of the world's best in Argentina. On our road to becoming World Cup champions, these are just one of the many challenges, one of the many hurdles we've got to progress through if we are bound to get our hands on the trophy. All right, get us underway. Daniel Milan kicks us off, and it's Van de Beek finds its way through to Daniel Milan, and he's in red hot form, and he's just missed the post. Controlling it, we're going to spread it out wide, but Van Drongelen has given it straight back to Argentina, and now on the counter-attack, this is where they're dangerous. The South Americans know how to attack, and right here, De Ligt absolutely giving it away, and Bijlow with the save of his life. Is Justin Kluivert showing his pace on this left-hand side, who cuts back inside, and now It's Daniel Milan, could set up a Hatteran. A nice little 1-2. The back heel of dreams to split open the Argentinian defense. And it's 1-0 to the Dutch. Daniel Milan, our top goal scorer in our World Cup campaign. And he gets another one to the collection. He is racing for that golden boot title. And it's a little interchange that was ever so cheeky from a Hatteran. Our Cam sets it up beautifully. A nice little back heel. And it's the assist of the tournament so far. All it needed was a cool, calm and collected finish. The finesse shot into the bottom right-hand corner. Daniel Milan, clinical in front of goal. When our number 9 gets in those situations, you just know it's into the back of the net. It's his 5th goal of the tournament so far. Thiago Almada, he might whip it in, you know. It is Angel Correa, finds Dybala in the middle. Another massive save from Bijlo. There is someone running in the middle. That is Justin Kluivert. Surely he's got the pace to beat his man. And now the finish was all that was needed. But Rulli with a massive intervention. And back over again. It is Dybala, finds Lautaro. A massive cutback. He fooled our big centre-back Van Drongelen, and the number 45 gets his country the equaliser. Lautaro Martinez with a piece of individual brilliance, and at the near post, finally Bijlo gets beaten. A lot of Argentina's wonder kids have flourished into full potential, and as predictable as ever, it's another one of these World Cup knockout thrillers that are going into extra time. And oh my goodness, no. Vargas! All right, Frankie de Jong coming off for Dan Juma, our final change. Alvarez back on over to Gonzalez. In at the back post, Bijlo. Here we go, Van der Beek. A nice little pocket. Wide the heavy touch, but he still manages to have possession. Finds it off to Boadu for the winner. What a save from Rulli. Gravenberch put it over the top. Dan Juma, all of a sudden, he's in the clear. He's one-on-one with Rioli. Surely he can tuck it into the back of the net. And it's our substitute, fresh off the bench. The super sub. That's how we make our money. We put on the right player at the right time. And an 110th minute strike in extra time gets us the lead. 2-1 to the Dutch. And all we need to do, park the bus, defend after that. And we surely could see ourselves into the quarterfinals. Roeneveld, he hasn't really played that much in the World Cup, even in the Euros, but finally he's made himself a hero. Lascia, Kluivert, they're hungry for the third. They want to really put Argentina to the sword. End of extra time. The referee blows his whistle, and it's quarterfinals. Here we come. We beat out Argentina, and yet again, we prevail in another extra time thriller. We just took down a major threat to our World Cup hopes right there, and so did England. They took out Mexico 3-1. France defeated Russia 4-1. Germany, the Euro 2024 winners, take out Uruguay 3-1. In the other games, Brazil winning on penalties against Venezuela. Okay, 5-4. Italy take out the Ivory Coast 4-0. Portugal 2-0 win over Sweden, and Spain edge past Paraguay 2-1 in the quarterfinals. Guess who it is? The Three Lions are coming up against us to take on our former side and to eliminate the defending World Cup champions. It is Germany versus France in the other game, Brazil taking on Spain, and we have Italy going head-to-head with Portugal. Thankfully, we've given due time to recover from our extra time performance, and there we go. That is our starting 11. Our strongest starting 11 are going to be back out to face England. We are just facing test after test, powerhouse after powerhouse. We need to beat the best in order to get through to that World Cup final, but it's a test I am willing to take. If we do go ahead and win this game, we're either going to face Germany or France in the semi. So yet again, it is only tough nations from here on out. This is the England squad we left them with. Sessegnon, Rashford, Sterling, Foden, Declan Rice. Absolutely elite ballers right now. Joe Gomez, Luke Shaw in the defense. But we're ready. The Flying Dutchmen ready to fly into the semi-finals, hopefully. And finally, we're down to business. Kluivert wins it back though. We do have a Hatteran willing to spray a ball across, set up a goal. You never know what he could pull off, but he manages to lose his man. He could set up Justin Kluivert here. The bobble, it's bobbled again. The most fluky, deflected goal you'll ever see. Daniel Milan gets us ahead. 1-0, we open the scoring, and that's his 7th or 6th goal, I'm not all too sure. But our number 9 continues to fire on all cylinders. Hatteran was ducking and weaving. We had a few little bobbles, a few little mishits from the England players. Deflections galore, and it's finally Daniel Milan with the left foot as well to smash it home. It's his 6th goal in the World Cup, and trust me, he is one red-hot favourite for the Golden Boot. Van Dijk puts in a challenge again. England get the ball back. The Three Lions are roaring forward, and it's Declan Rice off the woodwork. Give it back to his midfield partner. The little fake shot in there to lose Dele Alli. You know, he might go all the way. He's going to cross it inside. There was the chance for a Hatteran to double our lead. No, De Ligt's committed. And now Rashford one-on-one with Bijlow. What a save. He made himself big. Sterling with the header there. De Ligt, get up. De Ligt, Bijlow again. He is having the tournament of his life. Added time. We are moments away from a semi-final berth. Unless England fire a quick equaliser, and it's not to be. The Daniel Marlon strike early in the first half was enough to get us through, and we hold on for a 1-0 victory. We scrape by, and we have found ourselves in a World Cup semi-final. And it's 1 goal, 1 shot from Daniel Marlon, the difference. The Dutch are happy. We are through. Semi-finals, here we come. Let's see how the other quarterfinal games panned out. We have France taking out Germany 3-1, so the 2024 Euro champs are out. We've got Brazil beating Spain 2-1. Italy edging it through against Portugal 2-1. It just gets even harder. We've got the 2018 World Cup champions in France. In the other semi-final, it is Brazil taking on Italy. Besides the group stages, this campaign has definitely not come easy. I mean, we've taken out the likes of Argentina. We have taken down England, the 2022 champs, and now we are going to knock out 2 former recent World Cup champions in a row. The French have turned out in numbers. They're expecting another World Cup to go to their name, but hey, do not underestimate the Flying Dutchmen. And you can see they got the likes of Mbappe, Anthony Martial, the former Manchester United boys, Ousmane Dembele. I'm surprised he's even fit for this game, to be honest. He's just getting injured all the time. Les Bleus are definitely not taking any prisoners. Lenglet, the captain, Albert Lafont in goal. We're going head-to-head with one of the best national teams to ever grace the game. 8 years after their World Cup final win in Russia. Let's go. Semi-final time, baby. For a ticket in the big dance. Now the counter-attack can be born. Hatteran with the heaviest of touches, but he still manages to get to it. We have Marlon, who will offload to Bergwijn on the overlap, and look at him go. It is Bergwijn cutting back inside. In at the back post is Justin Kluivert. What an absolute thunderbolt on the volley as well. And he's turned into a legend just like his father Patrick. Justin Kluivert has scored a scorcher in the World Cup semi-final. The Dutch take the lead. Bergwijn with the outside the foot cross. And Justin Kluivert, the audacity on that man to hit it first time. Our number 32 thankfully was a Hatteran ducking down low. I'm sure his father's looking on very proudly. It's actually his 3rd goal of the World Cup. Don't mind me, Justin Kluivert's on a mission. Justin Kluivert once more, little roulette pirouettes past his men, and oh my goodness, that was whiskers wide. Chance, and off the line, Bijlow. Oh dear, Mbappe offloads to Jose Mayor, the deflection, and Bijlow palms away. He is in the form of his life. Mayor off to Dembele, the 1-2, Jose Mayor. Bijlow denies him at the near post. Again, cleared away by Bergwijn. That is not where we wanted it, and again, they'll have a 3rd chance. We're going to head that away. 3 subs on. Can we put the nail in the coffin? It is the triple threat. Groveneld, Stengs, and Boadu off the bench. And somehow, some way, we find a way. And against the French, it was an early Justin Kluivert banger. A volley nestled into the back of the net that gets us over the line. And we progress through to the World Cup final, the first time since 2010, and we've replicated the success of that 2010 team. Now we only got one job to do, go out and win the whole damn thing. We've got to count our lucky stars right there. France dominated most of the match on the counter-attack. Total football comes in clutch, and now we got to find out our opponents, and it seems like it was a very similar occurrence in the other semi-final, a 1-0 victory, a very slim margin to Brazil. They knock out Italy, and then the 3rd place match, it is France winning 1-0, so they come in 3rd, and we are up against the mighty South Americans. Daniel Marlon at least scores a goal tonight. He'll be receiving the Golden Boot award after this, but he is literally the front runner right now. 6 goals apiece to Werner and Bruno Fernandes as well, so we've got a little Golden Boot race going on. They're gunning for their 6th World Cup. We're gunning for our 1st. It is going to be a David vs. Goliath type moment right here. The best runners-up in the world, but can they finally go out and do the business tonight? We're going to find out. Under Sir BCHD's reign, anything is possible.
Is this over? I'm scared to ask these questions, 'cause I know that you'll reject my love, moving slower, frozen to these pieces without a shoulder to cry on.
And that is what we're fighting for. One of the world's most prized assets. One of the most coveted trophies in all of sport. It has all come down to this. The stakes have never been higher for the chance to win the country's first ever world championship. The title is back on the line and it's up for grabs. We're going to take it, hopefully. So let's tune in. It is the World Cup final, ladies and gentlemen. Comes in the middle now. Gabriel Jesus. Big challenge. I love when you tackle and you don't get the ball back. Oh no, De Ligt gets it out of there. Beautiful. Now is it time for another vintage counter-attack? I think it will be. Haddarin offloads through to Bergwijn. Bergwijn can see it on the outside run. It is Hover of all people. The right back has made it through one-on-one. It is Kijana Hover. What is going on? Our right back pushed all the way up forward. Our first real opportunity of the match. And Kijana Hover of all people gets the opener in the World Cup final. I doubt many people bet on that. From the under-17 talent, he's represented the country at all youth levels. The Liverpool youth talent comes through in the World Cup final, and Sir BCHD applauds on the sidelines. What a way to open up. 20 minutes in, and we have the opener. And it will be Gabriel Jesus. Oh, what a turn. He's absolutely made a fool of Van Dijk. Kluivert, he single-handedly got us into the final with that semi-final goal, and now the chance for Haddarin to strike, deflected and in. It is Mohamed Haddarin, another fluky goal, but we'll take it any day of the week in the World Cup final. It is the double, 33 minutes played. We had a few deflections here and there. The man who scored the volley in the semi crossed it in. What is Edison doing there? Just palmed it away straight back into the danger zone. And in the chamber of uncertainty, it was an outside the foot shot, deflected off the Brazilian defender. But we are flying high, and the Flying Dutchmen have well and truly taken off into the night. Oh wow, what a ball in. Gabriel Jesus has found it in the clear. He's going to offload it. He'll go himself, and it's just wide. That'll mark half-time. And have we saved our best performance of both tournaments we've participated in for the World Cup final? If so, we should be in the driver's seat, but there still is a second 45 to play. It's a tale of two halves, ladies and gentlemen. We cannot take our foot off the gas. Just doesn't look like Brazil's up for it tonight. Meanwhile, our boys are pumped to the max, and Justin Kluivert's going to get unleashed again on this left-hand side. What danger can he cause? He's going to cut back in. The number 32, Marlon, who needs that top goal scorer record, will try it. And the famous orange shirts might be in for a third here. It's Mohamed Haddarin for the third, and Edison denied us beautifully. We seem to be having the winning formula right here. Daniel Marlon in the clear. No, it's a Haddarin at the near post. The third would just put the icing on top of this World Cup cake. And now a Haddarin fires it back into Marlon. That is it. The third is in the back of the net, and it's Daniel Marlon, your World Cup top goal scorer, to secure his Golden Boot trophy alongside his World Cup medal. It's as easy as you like. Bergwijn just slicing through like no one was there. We're dancing our way past the Brazilian defenders, and if it wasn't for Alisson, it could have been more. It's the 7th for Daniel, and he is top of the world. And just like that, we have put together a stupendous tournament. We've gone all the way, and the hurt, the pain, the suffering from South Africa 2010 has all gone, as 16 years later, here in 2026, the Dutch secure their first ever world championship. They get a hold of the World Cup, and the famous orange shirts, one of the major European powerhouses in world football, have something to show for here. They've won a Euro before, but never a World Cup. We've only gone and done it here with Sir BCHD. We've rebuilt the Netherlands, and we've achieved our final goal we set out. It was a magnificent display, a masterclass in the World Cup final, and we take down Brazil 3-0. If you guys did go ahead and enjoy this video, an international management rebuild, make sure to drop it a like down below, hit subscribe, turn on those notifications, comment down below who should get their hands on that World Cup trophy next. It is the captain, Matthijs de Ligt, to lift it up high in the sky. They're going to be partying all along the streets of Amsterdam tonight. The whole country is going to be lit, and we have finally finished it off. We have put the icing on top of the cake, and what a campaign it has been. The confetti's out, the party is going to start, and I will leave you guys with all the Dutch celebrations. I've been BCHD, of course. Make sure to take care. I'll catch you all in the very next video.